All right, hey there. If you're tuning in to Facebook, we're about to begin our stream, just waiting for our WHS11 Plus app channel to get on board here. We're going to be streaming on YouTube as well, just tracking some of that snow across the area. And we've still got our weather impact snow truck out there live. The roads are just kind of damp or wet as expected, and not expecting any significant impacts on the roads as this snow is melting on contact, again as expected. Might get a little dusting on the rooftop in some spots, especially for areas off to the east and northeast. Again, we'll be doing a live stream here with the first snows of our autumn season. Looks like the audio is working good, and if anybody has any comments, I'll be trying to check the comments here on our main Facebook page. Let me share this to my page. Thanks for liking or sharing our Facebook Live, our YouTube Live, our WHS11 Plus app live tonight. It is a weather impact alert, mainly because of the cold winds that we have across the area for tonight, and tomorrow it's going to stay very chilly as well. Bundle up, basically, is the moral of the story here as we have these winter-like conditions. Again, our weather impact snow truck is out there. Things are pretty quiet. It looks like maybe Spaghetti Junction area, or no, got off the exit at 3rd or 6th Street, it looks like, so off of 64, making that turn there under the overpass. So we still have our live cam up here from our earlier newscast. And I am Chief Meteorologist Ben Pine here in the WHAS11 Weather Impact Team Weather Center. So we've got some snow. We're going to be looking at all the weather graphics here, and it looks like we'll have some snow showers lingering through the late night hours as well. And thanks for tuning in to our live stream on this Thursday, November the 21st, a little bit past our normal time frame for some flurries, as it typically happens on November 15th. So not a big surprise that we get at this time of the year as our weather pattern becomes a little bit more active this time of the year. And looking at the American flag blowing in the breezes here. We are now up on our WHS11 app. Thanks for tuning in there or on YouTube. So we thank you guys for tuning in here. So there is a look at some of the breezy conditions. This is a live look from Hurstbourne Parkway, Interstate 64. And so we've got different cameras we'll be popping up here for you with our live stream. Looks like we're back downtown with our live truck there. And again, just looking at some different live cams. This is a little bit dark, not seeing many snowflakes at the moment. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the radar here as we do have some breezy conditions. This is a look first, though, by the way, at the more significant snow accumulation that they picked up around Indianapolis. This is actually from my dad in the Pendleton, Indiana area, just off to the northeast of downtown Indianapolis. So it was a little bit colder up there, and so that allowed a little bit more of that snow to stick. But even with the heavier snowfall rates up in Indianapolis, you can see a lot of it was melting on contact and not causing any significant problems. We do have Corbin tuning in from Litchfield. Thanks for tuning in here. And Judy from Brandenburg. So I'm glad you guys also have had a little snow to enjoy, some festive flakes out there. Here is a look at the winter weather advisory that we have out for counties east of Louisville. That includes Oldham, Shelby, Franklin, Henry, Trimble, Carroll, and over the river into Jefferson County in Indiana, and then also for Jennings and Jackson counties. Now, still talking minimal impacts here. Roads are going to be mainly wet, but we have seen temperatures near freezing. There could be a couple slick spots overnight. The Metro snow crews said they are going to have salt available in case any hilly areas or maybe some bridges, overpasses might get a little bit slick as well. This is what's happening now. So we now are at 32 degrees, so right at freezing in Madison and Shelbyville, again in those areas under the winter weather advisory. hovering around 35 degrees in Louisville and 37, 38 there in Munfordville, Litchfield. Temperatures, obviously, the air temperatures are important, but also the ground temperatures. We had 72 degrees Tuesday. Yesterday we were in the 50s, so the ground temperatures are still warm. That's going to limit the impacts for the roads, mainly just being damp or wet out there. So we're kind of in a little bit of a hole right now in Louisville, but you can see another batch of some snow off to the north. And then it kind of transitions out to the west to kind of drizzle, and you're losing more of those snowflakes the farther west you go. So we're getting a break in Louisville right now. You can still see some snow, mostly on the light side, but it's a little bit steadier where you see the darker colors of that blue around Irvington and dropping south into Breckinridge County and towards Hardinsburg. And then a little bit more there around Bardstown, Shelbyville as well. But again, not all that significant as far as the snow impact. We're just staying bundled up. A lot of us not used to this cold weather like me. So it's easier to get for that cold to get into your skin and your bones this time of the year. So there you can see the snow showers that will continue through this evening and late tonight, and then starting to move off to the east after midnight. This is paused here at about 12:30. So temperatures are going to stay steady where they are now, might even go up a degree or two during the nighttime. We'll start off in the 30s, wind chills in the 20s. A west-northwest wind tomorrow, still up around 10 to 20 miles per hour, so it'll be a little bit breezy out there. And you can see maybe a little drizzle left over. Most of it's going to be off to the east. This is your 4 p.m. on your Friday, and those 40s feeling like the 30s. It's only about 10 degrees warmer tomorrow afternoon than our low temperatures tonight, and about 10 degrees below normal for this time of the year. So that is our Futurecast for tomorrow. And again, if you're just tuning in, thanks for watching our Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and our WHS11 Plus on this November the 21st, our Thursday, our first snow of the season. So if you're like Doug Prophet, you're getting pretty excited about some of this snow across the area. But nothing real impactful for us. So that is the good news. Not really concerned about many slick areas out there. So the snowfall potential as we look at the total accumulation, all very much on the light side, and anything under a ½ inch is pretty much melting. If we do see some minor accumulations, mainly on elevated surfaces, the roof, the deck, and the porch, we're looking off to the northeast, better chance of that up around Madison and North Vernon. All right, looking ahead to our wind chills. I think this is the bigger factor here, is just get used to the cold weather. We've got a 2-day winter chill before things start to warm up. So if you don't like this cold weather, things are going to really improve this weekend. We've got lower to mid 20s with our wind chills here, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Just making sure the kids are bundled up again out the door tomorrow morning to the bus stop, and then tomorrow afternoon wind chills in the 30s. The winds are going to turn much lighter for Saturday from the west at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then we're going to get a south breeze on Sunday, and that'll warm us back with some sunshine to near 60 degrees. All righty, so looking ahead and looking outside right now, we've got 25 and 27, the current temperatures, the wind chills, snow report still. You can see the American flag blowing pretty good in those breezes. With a wind sustained at 10, some gusts up to around 20. Current temps were made it to freezing in LaGrange and Corden. We're 35 in Elizabethtown and Madison at 32 degrees. So yeah, if we were 5 to 10 degrees colder, we'd be seeing a lot of this stick to the ground. If this were January, February, the ground temperatures would be much colder, and we'd have much more significant impacts, and the roads would be in a lot worse shape out there. But just damp or wet, again, with our road conditions tonight. 25 in Madison, the feels like temperature. Who is the coldest in Kentuckiana? That would be, looks like LaGrange coming in at 24 with that wind chill, and Paoli at 25, Elizabethtown 28, and Springfield, Kentucky 26. It was kind of an opposite day. Our high today was just after midnight, 46. Our lowest temperature is actually right now at 35. And 55 is our normal high temperature, 77, the record back in 1934. It's been a wet November. We've had 6.74 inches of rainfall and still at about a 4.5 inch rainfall surplus for the month of November. So those low temperatures are going to be where they are now, lower to mid 30s. It's going to be coldest while we have some of this snow. And actually, when that snow moves out, we might actually go up a degree or two during the overnight. Looking at highs tomorrow in the lower to mid 40s. And then our 7-day forecast, fairly simple after tomorrow, starting to warm things back up. 52 Saturday. 60 with some sunshine on Sunday and some mild rain showers around Monday with 63 degrees. We get a break Tuesday, and then it could turn a little bit chillier, upper 40s with some probably nuisance light rain showers around for the big travel day on Wednesday. And then for Thanksgiving, could be a little bit gloomy Thursday, looking at 47 that high with some rain showers possible there. So let me go ahead and we'll go back to radar one more time in case you're just tuning in. Thanks for watching here. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ben Pine in the WHAS11 Weather Impact Weather Center on this Thursday, November the 21st. Finally, a little taste of winter time out there. A little bit overdue, again, November 15th, typically when we get our first flurries. And these are just kind of wet snowflakes melting on contact. So as we head back here to the maps, we've got a winter weather advisory until 7 a.m. Likely these will get canceled early as I don't think we're going to have any significant impacts from that snow. Just watching for a few slick spots. And then a current radar, you can see some snow showers around. And the precipitation type depiction here goes to like a drizzle farther out to the west. So that cold core is where we have that snow right over the top of us right now. And once that moves out, might have some drizzle overnight and early tomorrow morning. So little to no accumulation from this. If we do get a little steadier batch of snow, you might get a little bit on the grass or the deck or the rooftops. We've got a little hole over us now in Louisville. Looks like a little bit steadier snowfall rates coming down now over Jackson County, over the East Fork of the White River, Muscatatuck River there. I-65 from Seymour to Henryville. And I'll go ahead and stop this. So again, these colors here, when they're a little bit darker, indicate a little better snowfall rates. And then you can see that also happening here in Trimble County, Bedford over to Carrollton, a little steadier snow. And then we've got the whole of no snow over Louisville right now, maybe just a little drizzle. And then Shelbyville, decent snow coming down there over Shelby County. And then also a little strip of it here right on the county line there between Greene and Taylor counties, between Greensburg and Campbellsville. That is about it with our weather impact alert day, and the alert not as much really for the snow in my opinion, more because of the cold winds out there. So just again, stay bundled up. That's going to wrap it up here at 6:50 on this November the 21st, 2024. Thanks for tuning into our live stream here on Facebook or YouTube or our WHS11 app. So just be a little careful out there if you're out late tonight, early tomorrow morning. Could be maybe a couple slick spots on some bridges and overpasses, especially for areas off to the east and northeast of Louisville. Otherwise, we're just talking about some damp roads out there. Thanks for tuning in.